Good evening. The hot, dry temperatures we've been experiencing in the recent years are raising big concerns for some area cottage residents. As Clayton Brown explains, a lake near Bonnyville is suffering, and if nothing is done to solve the problem, it may just simply disappear.
Lyle Kortzman and his family built a cottage at Muriel Lake more than 25 years ago. Ever since, they've been watching the lake disappear.
Well, the water used to be right up to the edge of those rocks there.
Now you have to walk past meters of grass and sand to reach any water.
It was right up against the tree line at that time. That's about 160 meters from where we're standing right now. That's how far the lake has come down here.
Studies show the lake was over 30 feet deep at its peak in the 70s, but that's dropped in half to only 15 now.
That region of Alberta has experienced a fairly significant long-term drier pattern. We haven't seen any long-term wet pattern since the late 70s.
Kortzman says the lake was used for commercial fishing up to 15 years ago, but now it's rare to see a boat in the water.
It's dangerous out there. There's rocks sticking up in the lake. You could run aground even out in the middle of the lake because of shallow areas. So people are just avoiding the lake for that recreational purpose.
It is one of the worst as far as the lake level water decline. I think there's only one lake that we have in our database that's showing a worse decline.
For Kortzman, he fears the worst.
We are really fearful that it's going to run dry.
Alberta Environment representatives will be meeting with the public Sunday morning at the Centennial Centre in Bonnyville. At Muriel Lake, Clayton Brown, Newcap News.
A new service in Vermilion aims to give local caregivers a helping hand, with the Vermilion Health Centre now offering respite care. One bed is available to accommodate those with a variety of mental health issues for up to 3 weeks. Previously, those needing respite care would have had to go to either Lloydminster or Manville. The service was developed as part of a 5-year action plan by the Government of Alberta and Alberta Health Services. 2 people were taken to hospital after a collision on 50th Avenue last night near 12th Street. Just after 5:30, a gray car heading west allegedly ran a stop sign, colliding with a truck traveling south along 50th Avenue. The gray car rolled over into the ditch, leaving 2 people with minor injuries. The investigation is ongoing. Thousands could be without internet access come Monday after the FBI shuts down a temporary DNS server used to assist victims following the dismantling of a massive internet fraud ring. According to a local expert, it's all part of Operation Ghost Click, a 2-year international investigation. All computers affected by the DNS changer virus will hit a virtual block on July the 9th, no longer being redirected by the FBI server.
Affected, then it will go to these servers to request where a domain name is, whether it's Facebook or wherever, and then it would hit you with appropriate advertising.
And while Bull doesn't think people should be too concerned, a website has been set up so you can check to see if your computer has the virus.
You have to be aware that these things are still out there, so you still need to keep your computer protected.
At the peak of the DNS changer virus, 4 million computers in 100 countries were affected.